I'd go from bronze to mythic. If I could only open some rares.
That's freaking terrible.
But we'll work hard to solve the format.
7 wins.
And I'm sure we'll make it there.
All right, what is up, my friends? Welcome to Bronze to Mythic. So draft our account from Bronze to Mythic, episode 15, draft 15, and we're in Diamond. That's right. Hopefully not forever. We missed the last draft. It is a must-watch. Great level-up moment for us. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. But learned a lot in the last draft, and of course made Diamond as well, as you can see here. Spoiler alert. But now we're in Diamond, and we got our current line. Again, unfortunately, I didn't get the scoreboard upgraded because I'm between assistants right now. But the current line is 24.5. Finished Final Fantasy in 18 drafts. So we got 10 drafts to Mythic. Ideally, and that's a pretty doable thing. So let's make the line and do our thing, and let's draft. All right, what do we got here? We got Memorial Vault. Not so exciting. Memorial Vault. We got Navigator's okay. Scoutlander's pretty good. Night Luminary. Pretty tame pack here, honestly. This is like a really, really tame, not really any card that's jumping up the page here. You know, Scoutlander's pretty good. You know, Ballander, Luminary, Navigator, you know, Grav Pack, all just like fine cards. Pretty average pack though. I'm gonna take the Scoutlander. I mean, we've been talking about wanting to do like the multi-named land deck. It's probably the best card in the pack, and then a way that we could get into that in theory. Want to be a lot of colors. This is one of the best mana fixers. So, why is this card in every pack?
Still a piece of garbage.
I hate this card. All right, we get Tragic Trajectory, great removal spell. The Mechan Assembler is okay. We got Banishing Light, which is pretty great. Honestly, if in a green deck, I think Banishing Light is easier to use. I guess with Lander tokens it kind of works, but doesn't require you to actually like do anything void-wise. We got a Crasher, another like pretty tame pack. I think it's Banishing Light. I think that black and green don't play that well together. Black wants to reduce resources, green wants to gain resources. And light and trajectory are pretty close in general. Yeah, Sunboard's okay, but not super exciting. Let's take Banishing Light. Take the removal spell. Kind of keep things open here. And we see a Territorial Bruntar. I'm a fan.
There's a landfall at that spot.
Starfighter Pilot, Hymn of the Faller. Virus Beetle is great. I mean, I'm a big Virus Beetle fan. Don't think it jives super well with our first pick, but again, we're not married to our first pick either. Bruntar is pretty nice. Red's kind of sketchy, but Bruntar is really, really good. The kind of card where if you untap with it, the game is not over, but pretty close to. You have a Bombard here also, so Red's looking a little bit open. I think we're taking Bruntar. Just taking the biggest, most powerful card in the pack and kind of going from there. Green doesn't look particularly open yet, so we're just gonna try and go where they ain't. There's our first Fungal Colossus. I do love me a Fungal Colossus. I do want to try that one out. But same as Curiosity, Cryogen Relic, Depressurize. Man, nice spread of cards here. I think Relic's the best card by a pretty wide margin, honestly. And I don't really say I can't take the Relic here. So we certainly have a lot of colors. This is fine. You know, I think this is a fine way to start drafting. These packs have been really underwhelming, honestly. But you know, we're gonna take the best card and figure out our stuff and kind of go from there. There's a Tractor Beam. A card's really, really good. So Tractor Beam is very, very nice. We see another Virus Beetle. We've now passed a few Virus Beetles, which is not ideal. But I think we're just Tractor Beaming here. Just gonna Tractor Beam and let it ride. Yeah, I mean, a couple red cards that are all pretty bad. You know, green card, a couple blue cards. No white cards, notably. So white's probably not the deal. Yeah, take Tractor Beam. Tractor Beam, and next pack gives us a Germinating Worm.
It's not exactly warp speed.
It's a good card, though. And then that's really it. Cav Landseeker and a bunch of shitters. And an okay black card. We only have one green card so far. Green doesn't seem particularly open, but this pack is like pretty underwhelming overall. So I think we're fine just taking the worm and seeing where it takes us. So 2 good green cards, 2 good blue cards, a red and a white card. Of course, we see a black card now in Siege Ship Brood Tender. Really underwhelming packs overall. It's kind of hard to imagine a card we would take here that's not the Brood Tender, even though Brood Tender is the 5th color in our pile. Right now, Banishing Light and Bruntar are looking like they're not going to make our deck. Yeah, let's take the Brood Tender. All right. Nothing like a draft where you're just taking cards of every color. So here's Thawbringer and just a bunch more. It's just a murderer's row of mediocre 3-drops. Just like, that's actually pretty comical. Just every mediocre 3-drop in the entire format, all in a row. Take Thawbringer. And we see our opening pack comes back with a Pinnacle Kill Ship. I like Kill Ship. I'm a pretty big Kill Ship fan in like green rampy decks. And then otherwise everything else here kind of sucks. Lost in Space is like, it's serviceable, but I think kind of unexciting. Yeah, all right. Let's take the Kill Ship. We see an Operative and nothing. These packs have been really bad. Team Leader is pretty underwhelming. I don't think we're going to play the Operative. I think we're most likely to be blue. So, sure. All right. This has been some pack, folks. This has really been an absolute stinker. The Colossus tables! We're in!
Oh my god!
Let's do the thing. All right, pack 2, what do we got? Pack 2, we've got a Diadrine Synthesis Amalgam.
My robot is programmed never to harm humans.
This card's like, just kind of okay. Just like a big idiot that might draw a card and make a token once in a while. We got Stomping Ground. We've got Atmospheric Greenhouse, which is kind of a banger, honestly. Orbital Plunge is pretty good. And then Drix Fate Maker. So Stomping Ground would help us with our Fungal Colossus plan. Maybe we just get totally deranged this pack and just do our thing. All Fate Stalker's pretty good. Do we want to get deranged? What do you think, folks? Should we get a little off script here? I'm doing it. I'm doing it. You can't stop me.
Yeah.
Stomping Ground. We see a 0-point ballad. That's a nice one. Having a sleeper would be pretty nice. It's like we're going to be play 5 colors for the most part. You have all our land types. Try to pick up as many Colossus as we can. We're just doing the thing. 0-point ballad's great. And maybe we table I don't know, Dragon or something or whatever. Sure. 0-point ballad's great though. Master Removal Spell, a little bit of upside, good stuff. And Stirring Wild. Now, oh no, there's a Tanic too. Wow, it would be perfect for us. Dual land, uniquely named land. There's a Virus Beetle, Trajectory, Tanic. Tanic's good. I think that base red-greeny stuff. Yeah, it helps us splash too on the Wildwood. Tanic might table. I might. Red-green is kind of, I'm taking land. Let's just do it. I'm in, folks. Stirring Wildwood. Here's a Wayfarer. It's probably our pick here. Moonlit Meditation. Broodguard Elite. Relation. Yeah, take the Wayfarer. So, all right. So we're going to be like basically green splashing everything. Double Wayfarer is a good way to do that. We're banking on getting some Colossus and a couple of the other payoffs, having all these differently named lands. Colossus did table in pack 1, so that's pretty cool for us. But yeah, let's do it. Take our Wayfarer.
We're clear to launch, Lander 1.
Colossus number 2!
Bingo!
There is also a Banishing Light, but I think that we're going to be set up so well for Colossus that a 2-mana 5/5 is better than Banishing Light, so I'm taking the Colossus. I'm doing it. Let's go. Rover. Colossus number 3. Now we are shoving all in. 100%. No more thinking. Every Colossus ever printed is in our deck. And we're in. Take the Crasher. We're doing it. I'm so happy we're getting to do the thing here. I couldn't even tell you. Somehow greenhouse tables. All right, sure, I guess. That's fine. And Thawbringer's fine. Okay, we're going to be very green, so I doubt we're playing any non-excellent non-green card. Worm's good. Good station stuff. All right. Colossus time. I guaranteed 1-3. I guarantee a winning record right now. All right. I'm guaranteeing a winning record. I can't guarantee a trophy, but all right. Sky Warden. So it's pack 3. What do we got? Him with the heater. How about a? Ooh, this is a tough pick. Sedge class Siege Ship, which I am a fan of, or Larval Scoutlander. We actually crew this thing really, really well. We have a lot of big power creatures that have warp. Scoutlander is really, really good. Don't get me wrong. I think Siege is better for us in our deck. I was just thinking put in Spacecraft though. You know, tough pick. We have not like a ton of card draw. Scoutlander. I'm doing it. Take the Siege Ship. Let's go.
You are within our spacecraft.
Oh, it's landing here!
All right. We get past an Ouroboros. Put that one in the pile. Here's a Gemstone Caverns. That's a uniquely named land. I don't play that one or not, though. But it's also a Titanic. I think we're like, I don't know our base colors are even, but we're very green, that's for sure. There's a Grav Kill. I think we should take Grav Kill. We can use the removal spell for sure. And Titanic is fine. It is card draw. Grav Kill or Titanic? We do need removal spells. I'm taking the Grav Kill. Titanic, my table. The removal is pretty important. Here's Shattered Wings, Tapestry Warden, and some shit. What happened to this pack, man? Jeez.
Still a piece of garbage.
Let's get this Operative out of here. I don't think we're playing Tractor Beam either. Bruntar. We're certainly not playing all of this, you know. This pack's bad. Burst is... It's okay. I don't know, I guess. Alright. 5-color Station is unfortunately just a horrendous card. Greenhouse, Crasher, and then a bunch of crap again. Where are the good? I mean, Strike's pretty good. I actually like Strike a lot in a deck like this. We're just looking for more removal spells. So, I don't think Greenhouse is very good in our deck. We already go big pretty well. And we don't need Crasher either. So I like Strike. More removal spells, if possible. Another Wayfarer. Unfortunately, we have not seen a Colossus this pack, which sucks. Or any of the other land type payoffs. We only have 2 more packs to see them in, which kind of stinks, but... Take the Wayfarer. Come on. We only have 1 pack left to get our to get another payoff for having all these land types. That kind of sucks. All right. These last few picks have not been great for us. Crasher. There's Sammy's Curiosity and not much else. Stinger is pretty important. We have like actual no 2-drops, so take the Stinger. Thawbringer is going to be pulling some weight here. I guess Focus Fire is not bad. Maybe we're like base green-white, honestly. A couple rule spells here. Focus Fire is fine. Trying to keep ourselves alive here, you know? Warden. I think this pack could have gone better for us. But Shattered Wings. Sure, we're not playing all that. All right. I'm decently pleased. We don't actually have any red cards, and we're not playing this Bruntar, I don't think. But... let's take a look. Let's see what we got. Trying to go off the rails here, you know, and see how things feel. So, let's look at our deck, and we see here we've got... We're splashing for... I mean, Relic... Can't splash Tractor Beam, unfortunately. Don't need 2 Crashers. The Warden's not great either. We got Greenhouse, Double Worms, Colossus. Can't splash Bruntar. Splashing for Relic is... We could use the card draw. Sty Singer's got to get out of here. So double Thawbringer, a lot of good threes. Our 2-drop slot is definitely a little, we're certainly not, the early game stuff is a little rough for us, but decent removal. Let me Shattered Wings. Crasher. We have Ouroboros too, which is just busted. Gotta cut one more card here. If I cut the Relic, like, are we gonna play any other? Or we should play Abzan lands? We just want to play a lot of different lands, but I guess we don't really do this. We have Wildwood, and we're going to play Stomping Grounds of Forest. I guess that's fine. So, all right. Amusingly, not as splashy as I would have liked. I feel like we were poised to play any good card we saw in Pack 3, and then just didn't really see that many besides Ouroboros. That's fine though. We got a lot of dum-dums. We have a lot of removal, a lot of dum-dums, a sweeper. Color-wise, we are predominantly, do we just play an off-color land? We only have 3. That's kind of the problem with this mechanic, is that there just aren't that many payoffs for doing this thing. So it's so weird to try and build around it, because it takes so much to actually even want to do it. But yeah, I think this is fine. So I like this. Again, almost, I don't usually sort by color like this, but I think we kind of wanted this draft. Just kind of get a real look at what we're doing. Yes, we have literally just three white cards, 3 black cards. I think we're going to play just an off-color land. Yeah, weird drafts, almost mono green, but Oast Boy resub, thanks so much. So let's put some lands in. So we're gonna play Stomping Ground, Stirring Wildwood. Wish I can get a regular art for this. A bunch of forests, and then this is an extra white source. Stomping Ground's an extra green source. We have multiple greens, so we have a ton of green sources. Do we just play one off-color land to try and make this cheaper? Right now we only search for 3. This is 7. It's only gonna be 4. I would play 1 mountain and just have a off-color type to search for with all of our landers, and just try to make these a little cheaper. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm deranged, but deranged is why we're playing this draft. So there you go. Very, very deranged looking Fungal Colossus mono green splash deck. What do we think here, folks? Prediction time. 7 wins, yay or nay. Want an island to the mountain? Sure, we'll play an island to the mountain. Let's really give him the squeeze. We'll play an island, all right? There we go. What do you think? 7 wins, yay or nay? YouTube folks, take a second, pause, scroll to comments, liking the video along the way. Are you a believer or a non-believer? I'm personally guaranteeing at least a 500 record. But you think about my trophy? We're going to find out. So let's go. All right. Chat. Come hang out with me. Can you believe this? We have 11 green sources in our deck. All right.
Somebody's playing a prank on me.
We're going to mulligan. That's better. Keep this, jump the ship. All right. I mean, can't complain too much, right? You're a 2-drop? You're our only 2-drop, too? Must be nice. All right. See, they think we're playing a mirror, but they have no idea.
That man's an imposter. That man is the imposter.
Land go. Cryo Shatter. Okay. Wow, that's insane. Man, Diamond players came to game. Turn 3, kill your thing, play a 4/4, grow your creature. That's insane. Might be in trouble here. Thawbringer is actually pretty good. Thawbringer can block the 4/4 and scry. Sucks is we want to keep things in play for Ouroboros, but they have 7 Plower in play on turn 3, so we kind of just need to not die. So this is some draw though. This draw's on the play too. We draw a Radiant Strike. We're gonna dump this. I would like it, but it's if I had an extra land in my hand, maybe we consider it. We wait for it later, but all right. They have another interactive spell here. We might just lose the game, but we'll see what happens. I just made a 1-drop here too. Good scries. Alright, so they attack for a bajillion. This is turn 4, by the way. We draw land, cool. I think we're just gonna Boroid, just so they go. Boroid, chump block, and then maybe we can play a worm and just have some 2 big... They are blue-green, and they choose a removal spell, so... Boroid, so they go. It's a 2-4. We're all in. Their draw is too good. We're on the draw, and we're just saying, hey, we can't beat you fairly, so we're just gonna shove. We're gonna chump block. Go to 6. We just draw a land and cast the worm. That might be good enough to win. Here's a Grove Strider. Alright, well. Wayfarer it is. Alright. We got some pretty big creatures. We say go. Damn. That's not good. They attacked really fast. I'd imagine we're probably dead here, but sure. Man, this is some draw on their part. Alright. Yeah, I mean... That didn't kill us. We're still at 1. Oh, we didn't draw an untapped land. Oh my... Or draw a land, period. What a gross game. We, like, almost came back this game. That's so sick. By lander for a land, this cost... Yeah, it's not enough either. Wow. If we just drew a land, we could have, like, actually won this game, despite their draw being ridiculous. Alright, that's fine. These things happen. Right, sack this. Warping in to gain some life. We're a little bit short on that. Yeah, if we could just cast a creature here, we probably win. That's sick. Alright, well, we'll just, maybe they won't kill us, you know? Gain some life. Make it big. So they go. They never not attack here, so... Right. Tough first game. Insane draw on their part, and then pretty bad draw on our part off the mulligan, but is what it is. These things happen. I want to remind you all that we are brought to you by Anthros. Folks, take care of your body, all right? We get a little older here. Really got to take care of ourselves, and you are worth the investment, all right? Invest in the things that keep you off the ground. Your shoes, your bed, and a great chair. As gamers, as you know, people who work in our daily lives with computers a lot, we spend a ton of time sitting, and pick the right chair. Don't screw your body up. All right, check out Anthros. Again, phenomenal chair. Anthros. Use the link in the description or the chat to get a link to the page, and of course the sponsor link. Check it out. And use promo code JimDMTG for $200 off your order. Anthros, fix your sit. Yeah, I'm not worried. Our hand was so bad that game, and their draw was so good that I'm not worried at all. I'm feeling good. Life is good. Stomping grounds. There you go. No red cards, just showing off. Get our Wayfarer going. We got a super in our hand, which is dope. And we got... Alright, yeah, this 0-point ballot is going to be nice. Just want to draw a natural land in the first... Yeah, that's good for us. This is great. So, Wayfarer, get a lander. Next turn will be Swamp Tap Land, and we just cast the Wrath. And life is good. Remember, folks, the person with that follow button watching YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, support the content. If you like the show, want to see me succeed, hit the buttons, do the things, support the content. You're all great. We draw an island. So if Colossus costs 5, then 4, then 3. So we're a little bit short on casting, which is fine. So we're just going to go Stirring Wildwood and Lander, just a ship. So let's say go. Get our Swamp, queue up our 0-point ballad. We can play Colossus first. It's huge, too. This card's, like, really good in the green decks because your big stuff survives. Sick. Let's go to Swamp. Colossus costs 3. It's about to cost 2. They're going to grow their Rager. So I think that... We're going to play a 2-mana Colossus. Let's say go. We might Radiant Strike down the Rager. We'll see, because it's gonna have 5 toughness next turn. Ballad for 6 is how you get a creature back with it, which is pretty good. I think staying alive against somebody is pretty important. Yeah, I like that. So we're gonna play a Turbo Drone. And they're not going to attack. Interesting. Okay. Draw another Colossus. I guess we just sweep here. Like, are we scared of a trick or something? Like, we can just make the exact same play. Right? I kind of like making the exact same play and just saying go. Want them to add more stuff. We're pretty safe here. Got starting Wildwood here too. Can't activate it, so I shouldn't be scared of that. Balloting back a Wayfarer is pretty sweet. Yeah, like I mean, if they had a trick, maybe they attack. Maybe they also might be scared of our tricks. We have like 4 mana up and a variety of colors, so like they're a little more interested in pumping the brakes. Here is Tezzeret, Cruel Captain.
I will seize my new.
All right, sure. They're going to pump the frontline War Rager. They're going to untap and then pump again. That'd be sweet.
Is there anybody in here?
Pop quiz, hot shot.
Hello. We're going to untap the Turbo Drone.
Make yourself useful.
Okay. Pump the Rager again. Alright. And then we're going to double block and then Radiant Strike. I guess that's really bad if they have a trick. So, the point of double blocking is try and draw out a trick. But there is a 1 mana indestructible trick that would blow us out if we do that. So, this is a temporary buff. This is currently a 4 toughness. It'll be a 5 toughness on my turn. Yeah, I'm just gonna kill this before blocking. Not gonna try and fish out a trick with this. All right. Oh, look at that!
That man's an imposter.
Eh?
That man is the imposter.
Right. Well, I think it's 0 point ballad time. Is it even? I don't think it is. Never mind. I'm being an idiot. They don't have anything to play. We're gonna try and kill this. We're gonna Colossus and just greenhouse and just go nuts.
Good lord.
Your Colossuses aren't good, Jim. Your Colossi aren't any good. Let's attack them. Let's attack them. And then this thing will be a creature next turn. Discard, you're never gonna cast it. Never gonna cast it. Never gonna cast it.
Good old rock. Nothing beats that.
Colossus smash! Marvel reset, thanks so much. Screw the Planeswalker. I'm not throwing away 12 damage to kill a Planeswalker. Isn't even doing anything. Say go! So we draw a creature. We can animate the greenhouse, attack for 100,000. Ballot can kill small blockers. Walker doesn't really do enough. You know? Turbo Drone number 2, sure.
My will is my own.
And a Landseeker.
Don't do this. Please, don't do this. Don't do it.
Come on, opponent. I'm trying to get a drop in here. Alright, so they're going to give the drone haste.
No, you can't. Don't even try.
Alright, yeah?
My control is absolute.
Uh-huh. They're moving to attack position. Oh, it's not even a minus X, but it just actually just destroys them. Holy shit. This is a blowout. I was thinking of Toxic Deluge. I haven't cast this card yet. This actually just destroys them. Damn. That's nasty.
No, don't do this. Enough is enough.
Can we just, like, get going here? This game's over. Let's pack it up. I'm going to show it to you. Here's I show my hand. See, here it is. Here's my card. All right, you got it. 15 life. They don't know. And we draw the planes for the full domain. All right, so we're going to 0-point ballad. 0 creature toughness 5 or less. Sounds good to me. I'll kill Tezzeret too.
So you get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
That's more like it, all right? You see? That's why he's sticking with me. All right, stick around, folks. More of that. Fire's good. We can keep this. Focus Fire helps out a lot. They play a planet. An actual, factual planet. Kavoron, Memorial World. Intimidator. Yeah, they can have their lander tokens. We can't beat a 4-3 a 4-3 on turn 1, so Galactic Wayfarer, sure. I think we're just catching a Focus Fire and then casting a Wayfarer, so we got Wayfarer, we got with the Ore board to build up to. We have a black source here also, all looking pretty good. Timeline color's pretty good. That's fair. Get out of here.
Get off my plane.
We have 3 of them, so Galactic Wayfarer holding the room together as usual. Rust Harvester, a card that's pretty hard to make work actually. And they're gonna station, sure. We draw a Colossus. Make her a lander. Say go. We can either Crasher, crack the lander. Let's see what we draw. Wayfarer's holding the fort pretty well here. Big enough to matter, but card advantage too. Nice card. Nice card.
See that land over there?
If you can do a thing with Rush Harvester, it is very good, but Swarm a color, sure. Pumping the brakes here? Alright. Unfortunately, this land's pretty good too. Oh wow, that's sick. It's tap, not attack. Okay. Pretty good spot for Swarm color. Back for Menace. Alright. Definitely don't want to just jam or Boroid, I think. We draw, man, really awkward draws, because, like, if I knew I was drawing a land next turn, I'd happily play a 4-drop into Wayfarer or Sack. I don't know that, of course. It's probably just Crasher. Really love to draw a land next turn. We've got a pretty good engine set up with, like, the station land and the color and everything, so I think we are the beatdown at the moment. And we got some stompers here for sure. Gotta get our swamp. Siege Ship can return the Ouroboros, which is cool. We should more lands, you know. We should draw land, I think. Any land. Even a forest would be fun. Whoa! They're coming in. We're blocking. What do you got? Show me your moves. Land. Temporal Intervention. They're gonna Thought Seize me? Alright. Sure. Take the Boroid. Makes sense. Damn. They have more. They need more than that, of course, right? They can't kill this. There's a Pangolin. They can't kill the Crasher. They're in big doo-doo. Like, yeah, so, yeah, for sure. Like, they had to kill the Crasher there. Let's draw land, please. This thing's almost there. Sack a land, make a 2/2 robot token, and then creature you control. Oh my god, this land, this is like probably the best one, right? In limited. No, we didn't draw land. We drew the opposite of a land, a 7-mana spell. Yeah, this card's sick. Like, I don't think you beat this, honestly. Sacrifice a land, make a 2/2, and then all your things are +1 in haste. So it's a 3/2 haster, and then pump the team. Damn. Not drawing a land there is going to cost us the game. If you could have gone Wayfarer and sacked Lander this turn, it would have been okay, but now we're kind of stuck. Our blocks are not awesome. And then we trade with the Pangolin, and then the Harvester turns on. Yeah, that's a pretty nasty one. I don't mind drawing lands either with this thing, because every land's a 3/2 haste. So here's color. Station, sack, pump, attack. We trade with 2 things, and we are in some big doo-doo. Alright. Yeah. That's gross. Alright. So we make 2 blocks and take 6. Yeah. I don't think you can beat this.
Somebody's playing a prank on me.
It's unfortunate that our 2 losses so far have been like our opponents having pretty insane draws and us just like not drawing a 5th land or 4th land or whatever, but that's fine. That's okay. We're totally okay. Not worried. Come on! So I did guarantee a winning record. We got a top Mythic player here with an unplayable hand, so I do need things to function a little bit for us, you know? We need a little bit of help here. I can't do it all myself. We got a Siege Ship and a Thawbringer on the draw. I mean, we like have to keep this, right? We should dump Siege Ship. So we need to draw land for Thawbringer. We focus fire their first thing. Siege Ship. I think the worm is like... It sucks as the worm. If we warp the worm, then we can't put it enough Siege Ship, which is rough. It does help if we can actually have functional hands. That is definitely true. That'd be nice. Putting in overboard off Siege Ship is very bad because you don't get the trigger on it. I think it's Siege Ship. I think it's the worst card in our hand. Alright. You draw land. They play a Cathedral of War. And we don't draw land. Start warping.
We're dropping out of warp.
Be pretty sad if we just don't draw any lands and just like never get to actually play Magic in this draft, but that would be unfortunate. Alright, well, here we are, I guess. Yeah, that's a good card. Here's a Code Crack around on the old Warp Skis. Yeah, they are pretty far ahead on cards on us, unfortunately. On the mulligan, on the draw, and now up a card from that. And no pressure from us.
Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm not gonna do what everyone thinks I'm gonna do. Flip out, man.
Red alert. Red alert. Red alert.
Yeah, I mean, we weren't going to 5, so I guess we lose. I mean, I don't even want to kill this because it gets them exalted again, but... Oh my god. They have 2 hounds? That's sick. Hilarious. Hilarious!
Somebody's playing a prank on me.
Yeah, killing my complaint equity here, you know. We drew lands to the point we couldn't actually win anymore. Up there playing Colossus too. Alright, yeah, whatever. Alright, well, not gonna lie, folks, this was a bullshit draft. Clearly we drafted kind of a meme deck or whatever, but all 3 of our losses, like, either our opponents completely teed off on us, or we just couldn't cast our spells, which is pretty frustrating. They play Nexus of Fate. Complaint equity's back on, folks. Alright, so, listen, folks. I know I made a guarantee, but there are no guarantees in life or in Magic, clearly. And I think our deck was a lot better than this, but whatever, it is what it is. If you told me, Jim, you could put a $100 bill on the table right now. Here it is. $100 bill on the table right now. And replay this draft from 0-0. And if I make a winning record or better, I get the 100 back. I would slam it on the table. Slam it on the table. All right? Boom. Give me another shot. Give me a rebuy here. Because that sucked. Those games were awful. Our deck's not like great or anything. I think that we were severely lacking in 2-drops. But if we just make our first 4, maybe we should play 17 lands. We don't have a lot of card draws. That scares me a little bit. Maybe we should just play 17 lands. But like, Wrath, removal spells, good top end, just totally fine. I don't think his deck's like a lock for a trophy or like that. I mean, I'm not gonna say his deck is like particularly great or anything, but a winning record this deck is certainly well within both my and the deck's capabilities. So what are you gonna do? It is what it is. The thing is that like making 3 land drops with 16 lands is like totally fine. And we have 3 Wayfarers and 2 Thoughtbringers to find more land. And they just like, we could also just draw lands, you know, like 16 lands is like the baseline for best of 1 anyway. So like, it's not like we were cheating on lands or anything like that, you know? But maybe we could have played a 17th land and cut like the Burst or like something. But yeah, kind of shitty. Again, I would love to play this draft again. Most of those games were kind of ass, but that's life. That's Magic. Is what it is. As I said, in Magic and life, there are no guarantees. So, whatever. You two folks, love you. Like, comment, subscribe. Pieces. It might be the shortest episode of all time. So, yeah. All right.